So welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a vlog here today, guys. So basically kind of not really a different one. I mean, it's the first time we've done it though. But today we have a few things on and I thought, well, we kind of thought we'd share the experience. But basically, my car needs 2 new tires, so we're going to take that off to get some new tires. And in the process, you're going to kind of meet the car and see what car I own. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a super rich millionaire, so I don't have like a supercar, and it's not like a Lamborghini Performante or like a, I don't know, Ferrari, wait, LaFerrari, not Ferrari LFA, that's a Lexus LFA. I got that. I know cars, but I think I've got a pretty cool car, especially for someone my age and for kind of like first time owning car. Actually, this is genuinely my first ever car that I've owned. So I think it's pretty awesome. We're going to show you it. We're going to do kind of like a cold start, give you a listen to it, go for a drive, and then get some new tires. So let's go. Welcome back, guys. We're now outside and I'm just going to show you my car now. We're going to go through a little bit of a tour of just it, I guess. So if you'd like to come around and have a look, this is around the side. This is the back of the car here. So as we walk along, we're going to walk around the side. So basically, for those of you who aren't really car inclined, this is a BMW 323i. It's a 6.5, no, it's a 2.5 litre 6-cylinder manual. And I love it. It's my little car. It also has a really cool feature where if I hold this button, if I hold my open button, yeah, that's rad. But I think what we're going to do now is, since we need to get these 2 rear tires changed, these 2 tires here, the 2 back ones, they're kind of pretty bold. Don't ask me why, but they are, just through use, okay, no burnouts or anything like that. I'll actually have a look inside really quick. Basically, this is the interior. It's leather. Now, she is a little bit of an older car. She is born in the same year I was born, in the year of 2000, so we're turning 19 together this year. So it is getting on there. But I think the cool things and the car enthusiasts are going to enjoy is there's a few cool features to the car. First of all, it has had a few little mods to it. So I think the first one that we're going to really show is going to be the exhaust. Basically, this is going to be a cold startup on my BMW 323i. So basically, this is my exhaust. I don't even know if you can hear me, but it's pretty cool. And I'm going to give it some rev so you can hear it, because it kind of tops out and sounds pretty shit. So, give me a sec. But then also, the other thing I want to show, not my cricket bag actually, I do have a subwoofer in the back here. It's a big ass like 11 or 12 inch sub. I don't actually know, I totally forgot. And fun fact, these mods were actually done to the car before I bought it. The final mod, which you won't really be able to see too much, it's more of a kind of feel it, but you can look at it in some angles. I've got BC coilovers attached to the car. So basically what that means is my car is super low to the ground, super rock hard suspension, so she drives like a dream, corners like a badass, 0 body roll. And yeah, just in general, pretty awesome car. But anyway, we're going to jump into the cars. Brianna's going to have to jump into her own car, so I'm going to jump into my car here. And we're going to basically... What? Brianna's going to jump in her car, I'm going to jump in my car. We're going to go get some brand new tires for this bad boy right here. Alright, let's drive. It's the first time ever doing something like this. It's kind of cool. So we're off now to get these tires. Obviously, we can't all go in the one car, because if we did, we'd have no way of getting home. I don't know how this is gonna go either. I've never actually like recorded in a car before, especially with an iPhone. But let's get some sound. But yeah, I actually picked this car up a little over a year ago now. So been next to no troubles. The only thing that I actually had trouble with this car is when I first bought it, we had to replace the control arms and the bushes, which is something pretty routine, especially for a car of this age. I mean, she is, as I said, 18-year-old. turning 19 with me. But yeah, so car is absolutely awesome. It even does actually have a sunroof. So we have a sunroof. How bitchin's that? Anyway. And for a first car, I think, where is my handle? There it is. I'm gonna close that. I think for a first car, it is pretty freaking awesome. I did quite well, I feel like. And I absolutely love the car. She is a manual, as you probably saw when we showed off the interior a little bit. It's not a standard gear stick. It's actually what's known as a drift stick. It's something pretty just kind of wanky, but again, the guy had already installed it when I got here, or when I got the car. So yeah, it was, yeah, I mean, I'll keep it. Feels nice, it's got a little bit of carbon fiber to it. Otherwise, clutch in the car feels absolutely amazing. It's been well looked after. Mileage, it's actually at the moment 179,000. So she's definitely been a few places, but considering I keep it a routine service and everything like that, so the car is normally totally fine. She's fun to drive as well. As I was saying, like, it's got next to no body roll, so I can take corners at some decent pace, and basically the car just stays put. There's just nothing else to it, really. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about the car, other than the fact that it does have a pretty awesome stereo. I will admit, so dusty. Ugh. I will admit I do need to get some new tweeters for the car, because the sound, well, the speaker's kind of blue. They're pretty bad, but the subby is pretty killer. It's kind of fun. It's also a cool trick, which I love. But yeah, man, I got hair in my mouth. I don't even do that. Man, it's a Metro. And this is the first time I'm having to actually buy tyres for it as well, so I genuinely don't put around in this car. I spun the tyres like a total of probably 3 times, and accidentally flicked the back out once whilst taking a corner. It's literally all I've done other than just use it as a daily driver. Because if I'm honest, hooning is fun, but tyres cost money. So for the whole tyres and everything for this car, and I'm not even getting top of the line, it's costing me $400 and some dollars, like almost $500 I think, with a wheel alignment, which costs like 70 bucks. So all in all, it's not that bad, but at the same time, it's still quite a lot of money to spend. Spending that much money on just tyres kind of sucks. Especially when you don't have like a metric ton of money. You can't just sit there and be like, ah, new tires, don't care. So yeah, I prefer to keep the costing down low. Remember, always do speed limit. That's a funny thing about this car as well. A lot of people think I'm speeding, but half the time I'm just leaving it in like first or second gear and just getting the revs nice and loud, because that exhaust really starts to open up about 3,500 revs is where it starts to open. And then when it opens, obviously you get that sweet sound. She purrs. Now, I would love to get a beefier exhaust that had more grumble to it and sounded a whole lot meaner. I would love that. Trust me, I really, really would. But the only thing is, there's no real point. Spending a lot of money on the car, and it doesn't really have that much power. I mean, it is only a 2.5 litre 6-cylinder, so it's not the fastest thing on the block. It wasn't made, or it wasn't bought to be, really. Because I am on my P's, so I actually can't even have anything above a 6-cylinder or straight 6-cylinder. I can't even have a turbo or anything like that on this car because its power to weight ratio would be way too high then. And I could try and go for a high performance vehicle exemption, which I definitely looked into because my dad actually owns a really sweet V8 Holden, which I might show up in another video because that thing is pretty dang sexy. But yeah, realistically, the reason why I haven't gone for that HPV is because, well, I don't have a real excuse to. Because for the high performance vehicle exemption, you need to have a reason to be driving a car that is high powered, be it your only means of transportation or anything like that. And I really just don't meet the criteria. It's more of a want for me than a I need to drive a high performance vehicle. Okay. Now we are just driving in. And I don't see Brianna. So hopefully she'll figure out. Oh my god. Well, there's a bit of a lineup because there is a truck that is kind of in the way. So I don't know what the go is, but I might try and... Hey, Brianna pulled up behind us. Nice. Well, I'm probably gonna drive this over in here and we'll end this portion of the video and I'll hand my car over. But yeah, I'm gonna drop the car off now and we'll see you guys in a minute. Well, a little bit longer, but yeah, you know. I'm recording. Yeah. Yeah. I can see you right there. So we're back. I don't have glasses, so the sun is quite overcast. Are you trying to hide yourself with your hair? Really? Wow. That's sad. That's Brianna. Oh, she showed us. Yeah, basically, so we're on our way back now to get the car. We're gonna go back, get the car, and then I don't know what after that. Hopefully it's gonna be nice and fun to drive.
The baby seat in the back.
Yeah, the baby seat. Baby seats. But yeah, I can't wait to actually feel the car. I've never gotten a wheel alignment with the car. I don't think I really needed it, but I kind of got it with the new set of tires because it's recommended. But once you get another surface on it, I think it will be a lot better. But yeah. So I guess I'll at least see you back in the car that has been fitted with new tires. Brianna, do you have anything to add?
No.
She camera shy. Awesome, guys. So we're back in the Beamer. I've just picked it up from getting its wheel alignment and obviously the 2 sets of new tires on the rear. Now, if I'm being honest, I'm gonna have to have a little bit of a drive because apparently my car was majorly out alignment-wise, especially in the front end. So I'll show you the rundown that they actually gave me because they gave me a little sheet showing me all the values of how far out my car was. Ugh, traffic. But yeah, I'll get you to have a look at that and then I'll show you the new tires. So we got some, went to Bob Jane to get the tires. So we got what's known as these Bob Jane Xeons, I think. They're basically like their middle range tire. So just under the Yokohamas, but obviously a little bit more cost effective and still really nice tires. I have to say, the car definitely feels grippier in the back now with actually some grip on the road instead of the, you know, wouldn't say they were bold, but they were bold. Trust me. So it's feeling a lot nicer that wise. But I kind of want to try out and feel how straight the car is because I didn't think it was going to be that far out, like wheel alignment wise, since I've let it go in a straight line on some pretty flat surfaces and basically never faltered. But I don't know. Those guys there obviously know what they're doing. They showed me all the values, so I was pretty impressed. And what's actually really cool is I get to go back for a free checkup in like 3 months. Or 5,000 Ks, just to make sure that they didn't fuck anything up and the car's all nice. So yeah, kind of happy with that. Might have to get a new set of front end tires sometime soon as well. It's the only sucky thing. What I probably should have done is I probably should have bought all 4 tires at the same time. But the front 2 that are on there, they're still totally fine. So I didn't see the point in wasting the extra money on like another set of 2 tires, so I thought I'd just leave it. But it kind of sucks now because then all the tires are out of whack, so you're like, I have to replace the back 2 but then not the front 2. And I guess that's not a bad thing though, it's just more of a, I like to get it all done in the one. Whoa, big bump. And let's see. Ooh. So I only have 1 car in front of me and they are turning right and I'm going left. So might get a decent run. Alright, let's put the car through. Let's put the car through its paces a little bit, taking some corners. Let's see how we go. definitely more grippier. Oh yeah. We absolutely glued to that corner there. No worries at all. Gave it a little bit of a belt. And she's totally fine. Yeah. I think that it's going to kind of conclude this, and I'll get back to you guys when I get home, and we'll go through a run through of basically everything I got done. See you then. Awesome guys, so we're back now. I am sitting in, well, where you first saw the BMW, back at home. But I thought we could go for a little bit of a run through of exactly what we paid for and what happened. So, let's get started, shall we? So I think we'll just start with the cost. I was pretty bang on with the cost. So it was $423 in total is what I paid. So a little bit of a rundown here so you can show it. So as you can see, the tires there, they cost the most. They were $174, and then it was $75 for the wheel alignment. So yeah, all in all, really not that expensive. Wasn't too bad, but still, it's the cost. Now with the wheel alignment, this was the really interesting thing, because as I said, I've driven on pretty flat roads and just straight roads and just let go of the steering wheel and going like, let's see what happens. And I thought that the car barely deviated. I found the most deviation to be when the road moved, and since I have thicker tires than most normal cars, my car just followed. So it just really followed the road. But it turns out I was hella off. Basically, see with the previous and final values. Let's see if I can see it here. It is a little bit flipped, a bit difficult, but okay. So you see here with the previous values and then the final values here. But basically, I'll read this for you guys. But essentially, my left hand and right hand were 2.6 mil and 4.3 mil out. Well, not out, but they were where they were. Stupid cars. So the final values where they ended up being was 1.2 mil and 1.1 mil. So that was like, for the right hand especially, that was like 3 mil almost drop. That was almost a 3 mil difference, which doesn't sound like a lot because it really isn't. But in the scheme of driving your cars, it's hella off. So it was plus 7 mil for the previous value. For the total tow was 7 mil out, or 7 mil plus 7 mil. So I guess 7 mil to the whichever side. I don't know exactly how to read that, but basically it was plus 7 mil, and where it should be is about plus 2.4. So we're about 4 mil off there. So we were pretty hella off. The back of the car though was out by about few mil on both sides. So the back was absolutely totally fine. It was just the front that was hella out. Now I have no clue why that is. There's probably some reasons, but I have absolutely no clue. I also got a few vouchers, which is actually pretty cool. Some VIP benefits and all this extra stuff. And as I said, I get to go back in a few months and get basically a full review on my car. So they check the wheel line, make sure everything's okay, and if not, fix it, I assume, at no cost, because it's zero cost, the guy said. I'm like, sweet! So I'll probably be back in about 3 months-ish to go get that all fixed. But guys, I think that'll be the end of today's vlog. Not too sure what we're going to do in the next few days, when I'm going to record another vlog, but I found this really fun, especially recording in the car like this. I don't know, it was really cool to have like me being recorded right there and me driving right here. I just found it fun. I think that's going to end today's video. I'll hopefully catch you guys in the next Pop Dynamite video. Probably not going to be on a vlog like this. Cars make noise. Yeah, probably not going to be a vlog like this. More so going to be something like a gaming video or a challenge video where I do something stupid, or Matt does, hopefully, because that guy needs to start doing more stupid shit and not leaving it all to me, because it sucks. But yeah, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!